So, the backlash surrounding AI actress Tilly Norwood continues. This is Equity. Now, Equity is basically the UK arm of SAG-AFTRA, right? That's what it is. It's just the UK side of it. But it is interesting because they've kind of ramped up their rhetoric a lot more, seemingly to the point where they're hinting at, hey, actually, we need to know where the performances have come from because legal action, you might have stolen it, effectively. Which makes sense, right? Because AI tools, it's just an amalgamation of other live things or information. I mean, in the case of this, for instance, it would have had to have taken input, perform like X, Y, and Z, and then the algorithm would have sourced performances. But can you copyright a performance? A likeness in a performance? I don't know. It's this opening up new conversations, isn't it? So, I've covered this a few times now. This is the AI actor, Tilly Norwood. I know it's not an AI actor. Obviously, you can't act as an AI. It is just an algorithm. I'm just merely repeating what it says. But it's worthwhile talking about and covering. So, you guys have enjoyed these videos. And I just think it's fascinating because this is, of course, where the industry is going to go, I think. Now, whether that means, well, it's not going to go there wholesale because people are kicking up a fuss, but it's an interesting thing to follow because I personally think that a strike will be imminent, to be honest. So, because this tool, this AI, was going to be signed by a Hollywood talent agent. Fascinating stuff. Absolutely fascinating stuff. So hit subscribe, by the way, if you're new here and you want to and all that good stuff. No worries if not. So, Tilly Norwood is, quote, an AI tool, not a performer, says UK Acting Union Equity. Now, that is the arm of SAG-AFTRA. We are concerned about where that work has come from. Now, that has stepped up the rhetoric significantly more than what SAG did. SAG was pretty harsh down the line anyway, but this is stepping it up because it's now pulling into question the legitimacy of the uniqueness of the performances. So the British Union has weighed in on the debate over the computer-generated actress that has rattled Hollywood. It's not even good. Like, I watched some videos, it's not good. I don't even know. What's the point of it? It's just to save money, isn't it? But it's lame. It's so lame. So UK Acting Union Equity has joined the chorus of critics slamming the creation of a computer-generated actress named Tilly Norwood, which has the film and TV industry in uproar, which is true. And there's loads of actors that have come out and said, yeah, this is crap. Ralph Ineson, the chap who recently played Galactus in Fantastic Four, he just said F off or something like that. People, and so many more. Like, there's really harsh dialogue being, thrown out there over this, and rightly so. It's so lame. So earlier in the week, US labor union SAG-AFTRA weighed in on the debate after Norwood's creator, Eline van der Velden of AI production outfit Particle 6, claimed talent agencies were circling the actress. She was forced to defend... Actress. It's not. She was forced to defend the project after announcing the launch of the world's first AI talent studio, Sequoia, at Zurich Film Festival, maintaining Norwood is not a replacement for a human being. Now, that's interesting. So, the first AI talent studio. So, the AI production outfit is Particle 6. But then there's a talent studio, presumably to create and own the likenesses, I guess, called Sequoia. And then they can sell them out to agents. I'm guessing is how they're trying to structure this business. So lame. So lame. So SAG's initial statement was this, and this was pretty weak source. The union is opposed to the replacement of human performers by synthetics. To be clear, Tilly Norwood is not an actor. It's a character generated by a computer program that was trained on the work of countless professional performers without permission or compensation. It doesn't solve any problem. It creates the problem of using stolen performances to put actors out of work, jeopardizing performer livelihoods and devaluing human artistry. It was still pretty weak source because although it mentions it, it doesn't really push. It doesn't really push that as a quizzical, accusatorial line of questioning, right? Whereas Equity does. So now executives in charge of the British Union Equity have also condemned Van der Velden's creation, calling into question just how Norwood was built and from what source material she's derived. Tilly is not an actress. She's an AI tool. Or it is an AI tool. That's not a performer. The company's audio and new media organiser Shannon Sailing told BBC Radio 4 in a clip posted to Equity's Instagram. But what that tool is made up of performers' work, and we are concerned about where that work has come from and if that's been given consent to be used in that way. So this is what I mean, like they're stepping up that narrative, they're stepping up that dialectic, pushing it, and that's right, that's the right thing to do. Equity's General Secretary Paul Fleming told Sky News on Thursday, a computer program has created something fundamentally disconnected from the work of acting, the craft of acting, but also the soul of a human being. We're at the stage in AI where so much data has been used that the original source becomes more and more unclear. And that's something that should worry every viewer, every working person, because that's not really the way our data should be being used. He added that the unions have been looking at using GDPR data protection regulations, quote, to make demands of companies to find out where the data that goes into these creatures comes from to make sure that there isn't an abuse of our members' work. That's funny calling it creatures. I love that. So, official statement on Equity's website said it is demanding minimum standards in relation to the use of AI across the film and TV industry. Alongside these critical negotiations, we continue to lobby the UK government to strengthen performers' rights so that all artists are protected, including those in other sectors who do not benefit from the safeguards of union contracts. Technological advancements must not come at the expense of those who bring it to life, which is perfectly reasonable. So, I mean, fascinating. Actually fascinating. I've read her defense, the creator's defense before. It's interesting. I like the fact that the dialogue is being pushed, being amplified, ramping it up. It's the right thing to do. And that's it, really. There's not much else to say here. It's just another update in the saga. This will be one to watch, I think, because if they don't... if a talent agent actually signs it, which was what jumped all of this off in terms of conversation, I reckon they'll strike. And then that'll be another massive blow to the film industry. So there you go. Leave your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.